Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Mr. Know-it-all. I'm going to cover the Bitcoin crash. Here we go. Sorry guys, tonight I'm streaming on my MacBook, so it could be a little laggy, a little slow. Apologize about that. Bear with me, I'm just checking to make sure all my stuff is live. Bear with me, I'm just sorry guys, I'm just sharing my my content out there. When 8,500. Let's have a look, shall we? Did Mrs. Know-it-all eat Haagen-Dazs? The answer is yes. Mrs. Know-it-all did eat Haagen-Dazs. Let's see. Man, this thing runs really slow. Sorry about this, guys. I want to look at the BitMEX chart, actually. All right, so let's look at the hourly action here. First, let's look where the daily closed. So looks like the daily closed at 9,700, which is, if you guys can see, right under the pennant that we were in, holding this structure since June when we started this trend, where we double topped at 13K and yeah, basically right around there, and we failed to break or make higher highs. Obviously, we're breaking down now because we were unable to sustain price levels this high, and looks like we are back testing this pennant on the daily, and we obviously so far have failed to get back into the pennant, right? So, but looks like we're kind of bouncing and using the 382 level, which is like the $9,600 level, as support for the moment. But this to me looks kind of bearish. Looks like we will probably make an attempt at around the 10.8 level before we decide to make a move further down because of the oversold action on the RSI here. So we did get some bullish divergence here on the 4-hour, which caused this pump today. But we're now getting some bearish divergence here also after this pump. Can't see. I can't read the chat right now. It fell at 10 twice today. Okay, yeah, so probably, usually the third time's a charm, right? Usually it'll probably make one last attempt, it looks like, at trying to breach it. And we'll see what the market does. Obviously, right now, it's not really selling off, so I would say that it's definitely going to try to get to this mid range right here, where the 200-day moving average is right around 10,800. And if it even gets there, it looks like it's being rejected by the 20-day right now at 10K, right? So we're just gonna have to see how it plays out. We do have a sell signal in on the hourly. Yeah. So, but it does look like we're making higher lows on the MACD here, so that could be bullish divergence, right? Because we're probably going to make, if we're not able to make lower levels of negative momentum, that means there's not a lot of selling happening. So we'll see what happens. I think we might get one more push to the upside, and depending on how strong of a push it is, will dictate whether bears are in control or not. But at this, obviously, this stage, we are clearly in a downtrend. So I think the trend will continue down to fill the gaps at 8,500 and 7,200, which is confluent with the 3-day, on the 3-day chart, the 200-day moving average. So Sorry guys, let me read the chat here. Thanks, Capizani. Appreciate that. Yeah. So for now, obviously, guys, we're holding the 382. Price action can reverse anywhere. If you look at this the opposite way, anywhere from the 382, which is where we're at, the 50% retrace is right around 8,500, and the golden zone is right around $7,200, $7,300. So anywhere in these ranges, price action could reverse. As I've discussed with previous moves to the upside, it's anywhere from the 382 to the 618 golden zones for retracements. So. What's best altcoin besides Chainlink? I would say Litecoin. Litecoin is obviously a mainstay. ZRX with their protocol and how they're going to help liquidity pools out. Once Ethereum is going to have futures trading, so they're going to be helping a lot with that. Obviously Binance Coin. You got the Ren protocol. Capizani knows a little bit about that. They're a newer project. Cosmos, Maker. Those are all great projects. As far as like X on your money, I'd still say time is dinner. ETH gonna dump after futures. Say BTC probably. I mean, but it depends when they launch, right? So if they launch like the end of 2020 or the end of 2021, then like towards the end of the run, probably towards the end of the run anyway. I like ICX also. Any of the DeFi coins are going to be good, I would say. Arash 088. Yeah, so this is the 3-day chart, guys. This kind of gives you some more info as to where we're headed, obviously. Clearly looking like we're going down. Correct, Arash. It's only 3x the ICO, which would mean there's a lot of growth potential with it. Yeah, the Kudo miner is pretty good. Give lottery tips. I have no idea, man. Try 26, 5, and 10. How many? Take a look at ETH real quick. On a 3-day chart here. H6 location, Jaggy, nice. I mean, it looks like ETH could probably go down to like $143 if I had to guess. That would be the bottom of this trend. but it looks like it's still holding this trend line here right now. Right. We go to a daily. Yeah, I mean, we've clearly bounced right off the 618 retrace, golden retrace. So I don't think ETH has much more further to go unless Bitcoin drops more. So if Bitcoin drops more, obviously we'll see more downside on ETH. Shit, 2 dislikes? Come on, guys. What did I do to deserve that? All right. Wow, it wasn't you? What? Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance real quick. I mean, I still think that Bitcoin dominance is probably going to go to close to 95%. We've made like a cup and handle. We're breaking out of this ascending triangle right now. How about that JNUG? JNUG had a nice rip today. I'm glad I had a big part of that. It's in for a 112% move to the upside for all you traders out there trying to catch a nice little run. So if we go from our swing high to swing low, let's get these swing trade pro signals out of here for a minute. Right, so the measured move is, or the common retrace areas, I should say, are anywhere from the 382 to the 618, right? Price action can reverse there. It's pretty typical that you'll see that really on any asset. You know, I've covered this in all my previous live streams, but for all you new viewers out there, these are usually the common retrace zones. When Hawaii, when Lambo. Yes, alts are definitely in trouble right now, I would say. They are in capitulation. Show the Dow Jones, okay. How about I show the S&P and where I think the S&P is going to basically crash. Let's go to a weekly time frame. All right. Maybe I drew this out on a monthly. Forget how I drew this. Yeah, monthly. Okay. So measured move on the previous crashes that we were range bound with, okay, is basically 100% from the breakout. Now you guys all see this, all right? 100%. So if we take the measured move from the break, 100% puts us right at 310 to 312 on the S&P. All right, chat. We got to sing happy birthday for Nick Capizani. Well, how old are you, Cap? Oh, yeah. Caps, you got to tip me, bro. All right, well, I'm putting a... Did I do this for... Did I do this for... Why does there have to be a correction? Why can't I just keep going? I mean... Technically, there doesn't have to be a correction. This market obviously is also manipulated, so they can print dollars and just dump all their dollars into the market, right? They can just continue to keep doing that. If I'm solely basing this on technicals, then there has to be there will be a correction when this market hits around this area of its measured move. Now, there's obviously a possibility that I didn't. No, I did get candle body to candle body. So yeah, so this is, it's basically around 100-ish%. So we're about there. Okay? And you can also see that we're towards the top of the trend. The top of the trend channel, right? On the linear regression. So like man, this computer sucks. So if you notice, every time we hit the top part of this blue line, we always dump, right? So we're going to get to that 100% area. Probably, we'll probably see a pullback, right? We'll retest this breakout, and then we'll just move to the upside, just like we would any other time, right? The only thing that I'm kind of worried about is all the trade tensions happening right now. What'll the Dow Jones? What'll Dow Jones go back to after correction? Okay, well, obviously it depends on if we keep the bull trend intact, right? So bull trends usually we get, 20 to 30% market corrections. That's normal. If we enter a bear trend, then we're gonna see a big 50% correction, man. Like that's what we're gonna see potentially. All right, let's go to the Dow Jones real quick. Now I drew this out using fib channels too, so you guys can kind of get the idea that we're basically in a huge rising wedge pattern, right? So we're right at the 50% retrace on the Dow Jones right now, right? You guys can all see that, I hope. I don't know if it's too... Right, so you can see every time it touched the top of this trend, broke down, right? Couldn't hold this support, broke down 50%, held it as support, tried to break up, failed, dumped to the bottom, right? So the same thing's going to happen here. If we break up, right, we're going to try to test the 75%. Ace, thanks for joining us. Yes, we're all wrecked, bro. We're all wrecked. So the Dow Jones Industrial kind of looks similar to the S&P. We're getting close to that. Oh, we are getting close to that measured move area where it's going to get a little dicey. Right, we have this consolidation here. This is the top of our trend. So it's a similar thing. We were range bound here for a little bit. We're talking about the same kind of move, 100% move, right, from the breakout. We're right about there, guys. We're right about there. 100% would bring us right to the 75% retrace area, and I'd be willing to bet that we break down from there. I didn't do Netflix yet. I know Netflix got wrecked. So Netflix, was there? I didn't read any. Wasn't really keeping up with the news today. Was there any anything crazy happening to cause this dump, Ace? Let's go to a daily time scale. All right, so it looks like just consolidating between the 786 and the 618. Got some gaps to fill here too. Make sure to include after hours. They missed earnings, I see. Okay. Well, that makes sense, right? So let's go to a 6 hour. You can kind of get, holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, so it's basically going to fill this gap, right? Wow. That's a pretty crazy drop. Let's go to the daily. I don't think we can see that drop on the daily. Yeah, we can't. Shit. All right, but we can see it on the 6 hour. All right, so we were in this descending broadening wedge. If we extend this out, it's actually resting right on top of this wedge. actually has a little bit more room to drop, right? And the 382 would be the area that price action would reverse. So I would say that right around the $300 mark, we will see price action reverse on Netflix. If I had to guess, that would be the actually that would be the 618 if I had this drawn correctly, the other way. All right, so we actually did hit the 382. So we could see this drop anywhere from where we are to the 618. That would be the golden zone for this drop. Can you see it on the 1 hour? Yeah, I can see it on the 1 hour. Yeah, so let's look at this full screened. So if you guys want to short this, what I would do is I'd wait for this thing to bounce tomorrow. It's definitely going to bounce. We'll probably bounce to about 61% of this move down. So, you know, right around the 330 mark, I'd probably look to start opening a short, or 340 mark. Yeah, it does look like strong support, but that's the 382. All right, price action can reverse here. Price action can, if we end up breaking the 382, we're definitely going to obviously just go right to the 50% retrace. I definitely wouldn't short right now. No, yeah, I'd wait for confirmation, right? So wait till you get the bounce, and then you can open a short on the after you get the bounce, and then if you want to ride the short down to support and close your short there, you can get probably a nice move. I was thinking of longing. Yeah, you could long too. Could also long the bounce. But we're not really showing any, this is an hourly chart. We're not really showing any divergence. More like, oh, are we? Well, there's a little bit of divergence here, one could argue. Like a little, very slight divergence on the hourly. Let's go to a 4 hour and see what we got going on. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, obviously we're obviously oversold, but yeah, I mean, you're definitely going to be able to get a bounce for sure. We got a little action on Bitcoin right now. It's trying to get back up over 10K if it can. This is the third try. Get these EMAs back in here. Why is it doing that? All right, guess it doesn't want me to do it. And Bev is wrecked. All right, so NBEV. I think my targets were like $3.50 on NBEV. If I had to remember what I drew here. Let's go to a 3-day. Look, I even drew a smiley face in this range. So yeah, probably right at the 786 ace. That's that Gartley pattern, right? XABC. I forget the exact percentages on these, but it's like something like this. And then D would be right down here. Dude, I told you JNUG was gonna go like 200% from where you purchased it. It still has room to go, man. It just double bottomed and broke the neckline. It's gone, dude. That thing is gone. I covered JNUG before. Yeah, gold's definitely going to have a nice little run. Yeah, man, your JNUG targets are anywhere in the $100 range to the 618, $200 range. JDST is wrecked. Yeah, that's the inverse of JNUG, right? I'm pretty sure that this is another Gartley pattern too, but we also got a triple bottom on JNUG, right, guys? A triple bottom. Triple friggin' bottom, man. Yeah, JDST, yeah. All right. Any other things you guys want to look at this evening? Arash, Capizani, Ace, whoever else is joining us tonight. If not, we'll just go back to Bitcoin breaking 9,800 again. Here we go. I want to see, where's XBT USD? Here we go. So the 3-day chart, everything is pointing, and there's magnet basically to 7,600, right? Unless we hold the 20 EMA, which I don't think we are. Looks like we've already kind of, well, we are bouncing here for now. So we'll see if we retest the 9 EMA, which is around 11,000. We'll see if we can sustain price action up there. I just don't think we can. There's too much downward pressure right now. But we will see. We will see. All right, we're in this downsloping parallel channel. All right, it's pretty sharp. Pretty big drop. We actually just got above the median level here, so like I said, we'll probably touch 10.3 and then dump, right? Until we break out of this downsloping trend. Shit. What's a fake bounce? All right, man. So we can draw the bigger picture here too, right? Cron. So Cron tried to break out the other day, but I think it failed, just like the rest of the weed market, right? But this is, to me, this is bullish stuff. We double bottomed here, right? We made actually a higher. This is like an Adam and Eve double bottom, right? So like, and then your Eve double bottom. To me, that's bullish stuff, you know. But we're rejecting the 50-day moving average here for now. I think for sure this is going to bust out of this trend at some point. We need some maybe good news or some catalyst to propel this move up, but I think long term that this is definitely going to do some good stuff. Let's go to a 3-day chart. Yeah, I mean, we're still holding this nice trend line, man. All right, still holding this nice uptrend. Big picture on what? Bitcoin? So back to your cron here for a second. Okay. All right, so to me it looks like we've already confirmed this as the bottom, because we broke the 236 on this bottom that we made here around 1350, broke the 236 and hit the 382, which we rejected, which is obviously part of the golden retrace area where price action can reverse. But because we broke the 236. We've obviously confirmed that being as a bottom. We just made a higher low here, which to me is still bullish. Okay, we haven't broken out of this downtrend that we've been in now since March, but I think once we get towards the end of the summer here, once we get through the growth season for the marijuana industry, fourth quarter, fourth quarter usually is when things start to pick up, right? It's a seasonal business. As you can see, this rally started end of August, right? End of August or beginning of August, and ran all the way till September before I saw a dump, right? And then continued through November, December, and even through January. So basically all of fourth quarter and into first quarter of next year, we're going to see some serious movements to the upside on Quran. Nexo. Nexo. Nexo nailed the 618, retracing, bouncing off the 236, making higher lows, but also making lower highs for right now. So it's going to basically do the same thing that Bitcoin's doing. But this to me is still looking pretty bullish overall. We can call this an equilateral triangle, whatever you guys want to call it. Yep. I mean, what are we going to dump to, man? We're going to dump to fucking 6 cents? Let's go to a daily to let's kind of get a little closer in on this Nexo action. Holding the 200 MA for now. Measured move on this move or out of this triangle. That can't be right. Is that right? Let me do fib levels on that. So, yeah, I mean, we're still holding this. This could still be a higher low, man. So let's go to a 4-hour, kind of see what's happening. So it looks like we tweezer double bottomed here, right? At 8 cents. But we did get a death cross on the 4-hour. But Bitcoin got a death cross too, so it's literally just following Bitcoin right now, just like all these other shit coins. Anything else, guys? Let's look at the total market cap. Look at shop. All right, I'll look at shop after I look at the total market cap. And this doesn't look like it's set up for a yeah, log scale. Okay, there we go. Wow, so we nailed the 618. We're going to backtest the 382. Well, we might pivot here, but it doesn't look too promising. We're just creating negative momentum now. So we're going to create some negative momentum. Looks like we're going to go down to like 200 billion. That would probably be my guess. So whatever that does, we'll lose about 50 more billion out of this market before we might see some sort of recovery. I don't know what this shit was, but this is wrong. Kind of redraw this now. So here you guys have it, the total market cap. That's a big pennant if I've ever seen one. $1,600% growth once we bust out of this. That's crazy. Where does that put us? 1,600%. Once we break out, so what is that, like 6.5 trillion? Is that right? That can't be right. Or 655 billion? It's 5x. 6x. No, that's right. That's like 1.2 trillion. Or something. Man, oh man. This thing, once this thing busts out, it's gonna be a big, it's gonna be a big move. Big move, buddy. Yeah. I just adjusted it for log scale. Literally just adjusted it for log scale. Fib levels based on log scale. We're good. Hang on. I just took it off log scale to redo this calculation. So this is now why does it lock it? What the fuck? I don't know. Whatever. Right, so 2 touch points. Okay, so 1,000%, not 1,600%. It's still a ridiculous move, man. Still a ridiculous move. How you doing, Tall? Buy Amazon. Amazon Prime was the biggest I've seen in years. Completely sold out of everything. Nice, Nick. Yeah, so guys, this is, I mean, let me redraw this now. This all got screwed up. This crap laptop. Thanks, man. Checking to make sure all my stuff is... Thanks, guys. It's much appreciated. Thanks, man. Checking to make sure. All right. Tall Adnan. What are you doing after the stream, bro? You know, I can't really see this link dumping. Yeah, it had a nice pump today, man. It was up over $2.50. So, I mean, that's pretty standard, I would say. Let's go to 4 hour. Whoa. Death cross on the 4 hour? About to happen on the death cross here? Yes, we are, dude. How'd you know? Shit just got weird, yeah? No, man. He lives down the street. Down the street from you. Man, this looks pretty ugly. Oh, shut up, Nick. You didn't sell all of your link. You sold it all? Tch. I don't know. How much more dumping do you think this is gonna do? You sold half? Nice. Yeah, thanks. Everyone's a pro trader in here, except for me, the guy streaming. You guys are the best. Dude, I don't know, man. These are good, though. These made good mixed berry granola minis. Paul, you should have some. What time is it? What time did I start eating today? I think my window's done. Probably can't eat anymore today. I'm starting my my fast, Tall. Starting it right now. I never ended it? What the fuck? No, I ended at 2 o'clock. And I'm starting the next fast. Although I think I stopped eating like an hour ago. So I'm gonna put 9 o'clock. Anyways, guys, Tall's got me doing this. These are granola minis. They're pretty good actually. I forgot to look at shop. You're right. Okay, I'll look at shop. Holy shop. I forgot to look at shop. You're right. Okay, I'll look at shop. Sell it. Holy shit, sell it. Dude, are you kidding me? Holy shop. Sell whatever the fuck you got, dude. Wow. Talk about a fucking moonshot. My God. Dude, this thing's about to fucking dump. Dude, I don't know where you entered it on this, man, but if you didn't take any profits on this, you should. Because the 200 MA is around $255, and that, my friend, is where it's going to go. Wow. You bought at 130, so you're 3x. So you should sell half. Wow. Unsubscribe. No way, dude. Come on, man. It's like how that monthly chart just looks like Bitcoin when it hit like 20K and it was just like overextending and like doing stupid stuff like that. Like this is gonna get wrecked, bro. Yeah, obviously don't short it. Just take your profits though, man. This is absurd. Like, well, what? You're gonna wait for the monthly sell? I guess you could wait for the monthly sell, or maybe even the weekly sell. Where's the weekly? Weekly sell is in, dude. Get out. This thing's gonna dump. 200 bucks. 200 bucks and it's still bullish. Why wouldn't you short it? I mean, I guess you would open a short at like 300 bucks. Yeah, I mean, there's no support. There's literally no support up here. What do you got? You got this right here? How much did it dump, man? It didn't dump much at all. Was that 340? Oh, what? This little bounce off the 9-day moving average? Come on, man. Capizani, you should take some profits, man. TTD. The Trade Desk Inc. Is that the one we're talking about? Yeah, obviously you only buy Nasdaq shit. You got a weekly sell-in. You're at the top of the trend channel. Your RSI, your Stokes are pretty much overbought and making lower highs. Like this is bearish divergence, bro, at its finest. Right? Although bearish divergence doesn't always play out if you're in a bull trend, but man, dude, like this is also insane growth. What's your monthly saying? Monthly told you to sell it already. That's crazy. If you can get a candle body close above 259, then yeah, don't sell it. It's going to keep going. Wow. Where did you enter on TTD? Dude, all I have to say is if the S&P and the Dow Jones start to crash, all of these stocks are going to crash. So you're almost 3x on this one too. What are you looking for, man? You looking for a 10x? 100x? I don't know, man. What you got a little cup and handle or something here? Is that what's happening? Yeah, because we're going into a recession, dude. Which again isn't going to last for all these crazy gains that you have in some of these stocks. They're all going to crash. These are all going to crash at some point. They can't just go up forever like this. They need to consolidate. They need to correct. Take your profits and then rebuy the dip. Right? Team. What just happened? My computer just bugged out. Bear with me here, fellas. My trading view looks like it decided to crash on me. Yeah, I mean on the weekly, man, this looks like it's gonna get wrecked because it's making it's making higher prices on lower levels of positive momentum. Okay, that's your trade desk or whatever. Team. Let's look at team. Is this Atlassian Corporation PLC? I mean, RSI also topped out on here on the weekly, or is topping out, but looks like it's kind of just sitting at the 69.70 level, right? So not really showing too much bearish divergence, and also kind of holding this positive momentum up here, unlike TTD. I actually like this chart a lot better than I like the other chart, but this also looks like it's going to have some sort of correction, seeing as though it's at the top of this channel already.
Sell it. Holy shit, sell it. Dude, are you kidding me? Holy shit. Sell whatever the fuck you got, dude. Wow.
Nice, dude. Thanks all you guys for watching my stream. I appreciate it. Make sure you guys like that. Hit that like button. Hit that sub. Hit that bell. Get my notifications when I'm going to live stream. Also, if you could always join my Discord. I always post live updates there. Yeah, man. Appreciate all you guys watching tonight. We're going to take one more look at Bitcoin real quick before I sign off for the evening. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed the stream. No, yeah, I don't know, man. I just proceed with caution on that Shopify, man. It obviously looks like very, very overbought. Very, very overbought. Just take some profits, man. All right, so Bitcoin holding the 382 for right now. Let's see how it fares in the coming days here. Looks like it's rejecting the, what is that, the 50-day moving average? If we don't get back above the 50-day moving average, guys, I am completely bearish on Bitcoin. But we shall see what happens here in the next day here. Okay. Looks like it's sort of rejecting higher prices for right now. I think another dump is coming very shortly now. Once we reset these oscillators, I think we're just going to dump. All right, guys, that is the latest on Bitcoin. Who else we got in the stream here? We got Nick. We got Ace. We got one more. We got one more body watching. All right, so we basically falling out of this wedge, right? This falling wedge pattern, or this rising wedge. So a 23.7% move is where this is probably going to head, right? So from the breakout, or should I say the breakdown, 23.7%. Alright, so we basically falling out of this wedge, right? This falling wedge pattern, or this rising wedge. So a 23.7% move is right here, where this is probably going to head, right? So from the breakout, or should I say the breakdown, 23.7%. So we're basically falling out of this. All right, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all you guys watching and spending your time here with me this evening, and we'll catch you guys in the next market update.